One time for the underdog. One time for the underdog. You got the world on you.
What's up traders, welcome to the FX220 YouTube channel. This is Oussama, the world's best looking trader and the most accurate one. In this video we're gonna go through the two trades that I took today on Euro USD and USD CHF. We will start with this Euro USD trade. We have our EMAs crossover. We are using two EMAs, the 50, the blue EMA is the 50 EMA and the red EMA is the 200 EMA. So we have our EMAs crossover here, which is one of our criteria and one of our principles of our strategy. We had market here consolidates all through the Asian session. London session, market fell down, they came back, start of US session, went all the way up, broke all this previous consolidation, and it gave us a pattern which looks like, you could say it's an M formation or it's an head and shoulders formation. If we try to draw it, it looks something like this. You can see it's a bit of a head and shoulders formation, or you can see it as an M formation. It's basically just like that. Okay. It was one of our valid setups that we trade. We had a high impact news release at this time, a USD news release. After that we had our confirmation candle, which is a close below the EMA 50 and the EMA 200. A strong close below both EMAs with our pattern formation. And the ideal entry would be here, which is just where I entered. We had a little bit of a pullback because we had a news release around that time, a Euro news release and a USD one as well. So we can't expect the market to pull back a little before the news release, head it back down. So from my entry, market fell a lot, 53 pips. My target was at 20 pips, which is what I aim for. Market hit my 20 pips and I was out. Beautiful trade, it met all our criteria. We basically had our valid setup around our key location, which is the EMAs. We made sure that we are following the market cycle direction, and we made sure that market is not choppy or sideways. As you can see, market was showing us clear signs of a trend, which is like big candles going up to break out of all of this consolidation that happened before. So traders will think that we are going long, but no, this was just a false move. Then head south. So basically this is a trend behavior. We had strong confirmations from other pairs as well. The correlation is very important. You also, as you can see, we had the confirmation from USD CHF, which is, I did take this trade also. We will talk about it after the USD trade. And we had confirmations from the pound USD as well. Notice how it was falling. So we kind of know that we had USD weakness, USD strength. Also from AUD USD was falling strongly. And the same for NZD USD. So basically we have very strong correlations, confirmations from other pairs. We know that the USD is getting stronger and it's showing a lot of strength against the other pairs. So this helped us in our trade. We made sure also that we are not trading close to a major key level or a trend line. So we have our monthly key level right here, and our entry was far away from that. It was 30 pips, we could have taken that. So it's a safe trade. Let's imagine if we had this monthly level at this particular place, at this particular price. So if our entry is here and we count and we have like 17 pips to that level, we're not gonna take the trade because we look for 20 pips minimum at least. So we kind of want the level to be like far away from your entry. At least like 25-30 pips would be great. And we made sure that we had an ideal entry, not a late entry. Notice how we didn't enter at this candle or at this one, or even after this one. We entered right after our confirmation. Okay, and we made sure that we are aware of all the news releases that could impact our trade. So this was the high impact news release. After that, most of the news releases were medium impact. Same thing goes for USD CHF. We had our W formation on our EMAs, as you can see. We had a beautiful strong confirmation candle that closed above the EMAs, the 50 and the 200, and both entries were at the same time, so which is great. If you guys don't know, Euro USD and USD CHF are negatively correlated, which means if the Euro USD started to fall, USD CHF would go upside, but not exactly in the same pace. Some traders said if Euro USD falls 20 pips, USD CHF would go up exactly 20 pips. It's not like that. It depends. So you kind of want to become familiar with these pairs, become experienced with them. So we had our beautiful W formation. We made sure that we are in a trending market, not a choppy market. This is a sideways market, as you can see here. You don't want to trade in a market like that. It is not showing any trending behavior. This is a trending market, the one that you are seeing here. Okay, look at the size of the candles from the start of the European session until New York session. They are relatively big. So when you see a pattern like that with strong candles and good behavior, like notice how market is creating a new high here, not like here, it's creating equal highs and equal lows. So you kind of have a feeling that market is setting to go. And we had our correlation confirmations from other pairs as well. So the euro confirmed for us that this trade is valid. Also the pound, same thing goes with it. The AUD/USD, the NZD/USD, and you can check other pairs, the USD CAD, the USD JPY, other USD pairs, to kind of know if this move is due to USD strength or to other pairs weakness. So you guys know that we need a strong pair against a weak pair for our trade to go in the money, and this is perfect for us. Same thing here, following our criteria, we make sure that we are away from a major key level or a trend line, so market does not hit it and bounce. Notice here how market is stopping at our monthly level, exactly at this level, because this is a major key level. Anything can happen at that. You don't want to trade against a level like that because it could simply bounce. A market could reverse at any time. So we made sure that we are far away here from our entry. Our next level is at 33 pips, which is great. We would already be out of that trade because we only took 20 pips. And we make sure that we have our ideal entry, not a late entry, which is this entry, this particular candle. You don't want to enter here, okay? This is too risky. You don't know what could happen. Could just be a retest of the 200 EMA. This candle could have been red and market could have fell down, but you wait for the strong confirmations, okay? Patience. Patience is key in trading. You don't want to enter after market has moved significantly. You don't want to enter here or here. I'm sure you could even won that trade, but you better do your job perfect, okay? If you missed your ideal entry, don't take it. If you came here in the middle of the next candle, just avoid that, okay? Take only these killer entries. This is how you will have zero drawdown entries, okay? Notice how we entered here, market pulled back a little, but we were in the money right away after our entry. And the same thing goes like the Euro USD trade. We were following our criteria. We make sure that we are aware of all the news releases that could impact our trade, which the high impact USD news release was around that time. So we made sure we traded after that with 15 minutes. And this is it. Market went for 35 pips. Do the math. If you are trading that with 10 loss, that would have been $3,500, which is great for one trade, one day, a couple of hours. This is what you want to do. You bag your pips here, and that's it. This is how you become free. Becoming free and making enough money doesn't mean that you have to take every single trade you see in the market. Some people would trade around this time, which is, basically at Asian session, the markets are dead. You don't want to take setups here. You want to take the best setups when market shows you the volume and the volatility, okay? We don't know exactly how much the market would go, okay? I don't know. I cannot predict that exactly how market would go, but I can tell you to some extent that we can feel that there is a trend coming, and we can take at least our 20, 25, 30 pips easily. Sure thing, like this is how you be 100% in the money. It's not so difficult if you become patient and disciplined and become ready, okay? Always be ready. That's it, guys. I hope you like this video. If you're watching this for the first time, please don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this and analysis. I wish you all the best. Good luck and good trading. Until next time, this is FX220.